I never thought that I would feel this good mentally. I have not faked happiness. This is big for me. Probably 4 months.
That's good.
Because I think that's something that I unfortunately passed down to you, that you felt like you had to project happiness all the time.
I don't feel like it was passed down.
You get it by watching me. I didn't say, hey, this is you.
Yeah.
You know?
I guess so.
It's why the other day I asked you, how do you see your life? Like, how do you see yourself?
You asked me that last night.
Last night?
Yeah.
Well, and I said, answer me on the podcast. But how, like when you visualize yourself, do you visualize yourself struggling for money? Do you visualize, what do you visualize?
No,
and do you think about that stuff?
All the time. It's usually a daydream though.
Like, that's what it is.
Yeah, I daydream all the time. I daydream when I'm playing video games. I daydream when I'm driving, which is dangerous. Don't do that. I daydream. I daydream in the grocery store. Like I daydream at all times. Like just about.
And how do you see yourself?
Living a high life. I've never daydreamed or imagined myself at the bottom. And I guess for me, that's just kind of always been my goal. However, like I've had to go through struggles. I've had to go through with no money, but I've always had a support system, which has been really important. So
do you still negative talk yourself? That's such a huge thing, dude. I won't allow myself to even think. I won't, listen, calling myself a piece of shit or whatever, or used to be, just part of the routine. And I used to think that if you talked good about yourself or well about yourself or thought, this is what I'm going to have, that it was conceited and that you needed to be more humble and be self-deprecating. But your brain listens to what you're saying about yourself.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't know if a lot of the talking bad about myself is really around anymore. I talk about what I want. Like, I talk about the podcast and what we're going to do with it. I talk about going on the road. I think the fact that I'm already talking about different jokes and talking about shit with my girlfriend and what I can do and maybe something else I can talk about is already me listening to those elevated thoughts about how I just want to go further up instead of staying. I mean, look, I'm not even going to say year. In the last 6 months, my life has already changed.
Yeah.
That's what matters. Like, it took a while, but things are happening.
Dude, the 3 words, and I forget who I picked this up from. This is not me, but attention, intention, and discipline. Like, what are you going to focus your attention on?
I definitely need more discipline.
And put intention behind it.
I need more discipline.
The journal is the thing that's been helping me with my discipline. Because I make sure if I do it every morning and every night, and I've never been able to stick to something like that. And even on the road, on the nights that I've forgotten, I forgive myself. And I write it in the journal. Hey, dude, it's totally okay. You're never going to be perfect. And the thing, it's really helping me with? My biggest thing has always been, and this is the same for everybody, for most people, is comparison and competition.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not comparing myself to, or competing with anybody besides myself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not comparing myself. And, I really am really, and other people's, like the general public's opinion of me has never really affected me very much.
No.
But my peers' opinions of me have.
Right.
And it's something that I've worked really hard to put on the back burner. And this has really helped, dude. I really feel more clear and focused at 53 as an older gentleman. But I just am so excited about what's going to happen here.
Oh yeah. And as a younger gentleman, I'm also very excited.
Do you consider yourself a gentleman? You are a gentleman, actually.
What a dick question to ask.
Well, no, I don't know.
Would I consider myself a gentleman?
Was that an accent?
No, it was just some attitude.
Oh, okay.
It was just a little attitude. No. Yeah, I would consider myself a gentleman.
No, that I didn't mean.
That question came out wrong.
Yeah, because I know you are a gentleman. I meant like when you called me an older gentleman, that was a gentleman in that way. You're like a dude.
Younger dude?
Yeah.
Not younger gentleman?
Nah, You're not.
Because I feel like dudes who are younger gentlemen have an old soul. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're a younger dude.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you know,
A
gentlemen.
younger man.
It's so weird that you're 26, dude. It's so fucking crazy to
Yep.
me.
27 next year.
Yeah, I know how it works.
Just making sure. Just don't forget.
You think I don't?
I'm just making sure you don't
Yeah,
forget.
I know how it works.